welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion, Pittsburgh Steelers, and the champions of the NFC, the New York Giants. One game tonight, available in 195 different countries. Wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen's been great first year in the booth with your partner, and we've seen a lot. Great individual performances, dominating teams, stunning upsets. It all wraps up on the big stage in New Orleans. What are you going to be watching for in this one?
I think such a big factor of this game, Mike, is who handles the changes that come along with playing in the Super Bowl. Every NFL team all year, they want routine, they want consistency. The coaches and players preach that. Well, everything on Super Bowl Sunday, it just feels different. Pre-game feels different. Halftime feels different. The teams that are able to weather those changes the best typically come out and start the fastest and are able to really put themselves in position to call themselves Super Bowl champs.
First and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. And now they'll try to run the jet sweep. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
Now the rookie out of Purdue, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
You know, Mike, this is why they teach these guys to never give up on a run. There was multiple times there that he could have taken what he got, go down with the tackle, and live to play another day. But he kept fighting, broke free, and then look at the play that resulted. Huge gain.
This one is hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You know what they say, Mike, is the best third down play in the NFL? Don't get to third down. Well, I'll tell you what, this has been a clinic so far here on their opening drive. 3 plays, 3 first downs, and now the question is,
this one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by their veteran quarterback, Super Bowl winner, Russell Wilson.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, you're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. It's Wilson.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here's Smith-Marset. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play. A 2nd down throw for Locke. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And he will get into the end zone. Tracy, touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants extend their advantage to 13-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Steelers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Oh, the ball's out. One of the Giants has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The speed on display. He's in. Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of the Giants has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, it's the Giants leading this one early. More from New Orleans after this. Throwing on 2nd down, Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether...
And he will score. Devin Singletary. Touchdown, Giants. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Patterson now to return it. They get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Wilson lines up in the pistol. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Throwing again, Wilson. Oh, a loose football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that.
The ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Here's Locke to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New York.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Now Locke. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Steelers offense ready to get back at him. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. On second down, Russ. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the ground, this is Harris. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Corliss Waitman now as he's standing right around his own goal line. This is taken at the 25. Oh, yeah. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run with Tracy. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. Locke working out of the pistol. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Through Locke. Touchdown, New York.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So up comes Locke. He and the offense will try to add 2 more. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in... And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's second and 6. Another run here with Harris. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Giants offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll run again. It's Tracy again. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. That one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now this team's offense about ready to take over once more. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Wilson. That's complete. Calvin Austin. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Trying left side. Here's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They run it over center with Harris. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Second and 6 at the Giants' 32-yard line.
Now Russ. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth.
That's the game of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
1 quarter remains here in Super. Third and a yard. And try to run for it with Harris. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. The Giants offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Now it's Tracy looking to run. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe.
And he's got another one. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Gano on to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Giants add on to their already sizable lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. 2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. 3rd and 5. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside, defense. That penalty is declined.
So up comes Locke. He and the offense will try to add 2 more.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He fumbled the football. What a fortunate bounce. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. It is picked up by the defense. And that's going to be scooped up in the end zone. A fumble recovery for touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds to what has been a one-sided affair from the start.
Yeah, and on a day where it just seems like nothing has gone their way, this fumble return for a touchdown kind of just adds injury to insult. There's days, Mike, where you just don't have your best and the other team has the upper hand, and I think it's pretty clear today is one of those days.
To throw is Locke. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Wilson. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
That's good for us, Steelers. First down.
Now it's Wilson. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, Wilson. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Steelers.
Wilson will throw again. That's pulled in. Najee Harris.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Again, Wilson. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Giants are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. Throw it. Lob. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Locke. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now, Gano for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lock to throw on first and 10. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. And the Giants have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New York Giants, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico. Good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.